Congratulations, you're a member of the CAS. Now that you're a CAS member, you need to earn and keep track of continuing education credits. But don't worry, it's much easier than taking the exams. The hardest part is understanding the requirement, which is why we're having this talk. Whether you're a new member or you've been a member of the CAS for years, you will be asked in December to attest that you satisfied continuing education requirements. Your continuing ed requirements depend on the country where you practice. The American Academy of Actuaries sets requirements for all actuaries in the U.S. We are going to focus on the AAA standards in this talk. You can always check out our continuing ed cheat sheet in the new members section of the CAS website if you're practicing outside of the U.S. For most actuaries, you only need to meet the general requirement of 30 hours. A 50-minute educational session or 50 minutes of studying gets you 1 credit hour. After attending a session or studying, you should ask yourself, did I learn something? Will this help me better understand my current job? Did I learn something about a new practice area? If the answer is yes, you should count that time as continuing ed. First, let's talk about organized activity. At least 6 of your 30 hours each year must be organized. The key to being organized is that you are interacting with others and there are people from outside your company. So, does attending a CAS meeting count? Yep. What about a live interactive webinar? Absolutely. Even an exam seminar? You bet. What about listening to a recorded webinar? Sorry, but that's not interactive. Studying on your own? Nope, not organized. Professionalism is the next thing we should talk about. You need at least 3 hours each year related to the ethics of our profession. You always can read up on your ASOPs, but that's pretty boring. Keep an eye out for live webinars and CAS annual meeting sessions devoted to professionalism, and you'll have your professionalism hours in no time. You might be wondering about general business topics. What if I attend a class on learning how to be a better communicator? If it helps you to be a successful actuary, you absolutely can count it. You only need to remember that you are limited to counting only 3 hours of general business topics.
A new requirement starting in 2022 is a requirement of at least 1 hour on biased topics.
Are you going to sign an NAIC Statement of Actuarial Opinion? Then you need to meet the specific education requirements. You need 15 hours of relevant credit hours, at least 6 of those organized. But luckily, these hours count toward your general requirements. Signing an SAO is pretty important, so you should probably check out the Continuing Ed cheat sheet on the CAS website New Members section and the AAA website for more details. If you're an ACAS or an FCAS, you need to complete the 30 hours so that you can practice next year. If you're a new CAS member, you are still required to attest compliance. Don't worry, you can count most of your exam study time as continuing ed. Be sure to check out our Continuing Ed cheat sheet on the CAS website, New Members section, for more detail. So, you finally got your 30 hours completed. Now go grab your log. No, not that kind of log. Your log is a spreadsheet or journal that accounts for each session or activities hours for qualifications. Make sure to record the date, brief description of the activity, sponsoring organization, and hours earned. Make sure you track which activities count as organized, professionalism, and general business. You should keep your log for 6 years because the CAS reviews a random sample of its membership every year. Check out the Continuing Education cheat sheet on the CAS website New Members section for hints on how to keep a good log. Thanks for watching, and be sure to check back for more videos.